So, hi, I'm KB with Nerdophiles. How are you?
I'm good, KB, and you're taking time at your beautiful country home to interview
Mm.
me. This is extraordinary.
Listen, I had to give you a little bit of Palmetto non-lakeside view because this is what I imagine it to be.
I think that's fair. Yeah, and you hit the mark, let me say.
Thank you. Thank you. So, first, I just have to say you are hilarious. Like, you have built an online presence, just basically saying all the things that we as people are already thinking about some of the most talked about moments. And I definitely felt like you were able to bring a little bit of your own personality to this role.
Yeah.
So, what can you share about your favorite on-set memory, and what advice will you take away to your next film project?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know if this counts as an on-set memory because it was technically offset. But Jack McBrayer, every now and then I would get lunch with him. There's a lot that I didn't know about Jack McBrayer, right? I had seen him on 30 Rock. I didn't know him in real life. He is so incessantly positive and friendly that like he's developed this huge reputation for being like everyone's best friend. And he is genuinely like that. Like it's not a front. Like we were walking to get lunch one time and we were walking past a patch of clover, and he goes, "I bet you I can find a four-leaf one if I tried hard enough." I was like, "What? What do you mean you can find a four-leaf clover? What are you talking about?" And he goes, "No, it's true." And he pulls out his wallet, and he's got like little flaps of all the four-leaf clovers he's found, and he keeps them around for good luck. And then we would like go back to the hotel. He'd like know everyone's name. I don't know. It was shocking. It was shocking that someone is that good at like being nice and like friendly to people. Yeah.
Oh, he's so precious. Also, he does not age. I was thinking that because I watched 30 Rock too, and I was like, he looks exactly the same.
KB, it's crazy. There
Yeah,
needs to be
like
a vampire investigation. We have to
I,
dig into it. Something is going on.
maybe this is why he's so kind. It's the vampire blood, I think, potentially. Maybe.
And now he's just breaking boundaries as the first kind vampire. He's really
Ooh,
just, yeah.
love that for him. Love it. So, is there any advice that you received kind of on this set that you'll take to your next project, you think?
I mean, yeah, I would say the biggest advice that I would give to myself after I did this movie was to really acquaint myself with popular media before I do it. One time, Nick, who's the director, he like he asked me just kind of out of the blue like what my favorite comedy was, like my favorite
Mhm.
comedy movie, and I for a second completely blanked, and my response to him was Shrek. Um, And he was like, Shrek? And I was like, and I sat there and I defended it because at this point it's like, I'm not going back. Do you know what I mean? I said Shrek. It's
Yep.
Shrek. I don't know
Mhm.
if it really is Shrek, but in that moment I said Shrek. So I sat there and I talked about how ogres were inherently funny and how it was a nice kind of treatise on society and it was edgy and I love donkeys or whatever. I don't know. It was really it was a tricky one. But yeah, I would definitely going into something like this really nail down what I like so that I have more to talk about with everyone.
Well, listen, that actually leads me into my next question. Who are some of your favorite comedians that you feel like have paved the way for your career? And what do you hope to bring to the future of comedy through your career?
Yeah, I mean, when I think of people who I admire and definitely would compare myself to, I'd say maybe like Fred Armisen, kind of just offbeat, character-heavy folks. But honestly, like even Steve Carell, it's stuff like The Office where he's very grounded and you can kind of see his veneer of honesty breaking through his face. I think is very funny. And then of course like Julie Louis-Dreyfus. You got your classics too, like oh my gosh. At this point, I'm just thinking of a million people I want to name, and I'm gonna like sit here and do this forever. Um, I used to watch Moesha all the time. I love Moesha.
Love it.
And the funny moments in Moesha were very funny. So I would say everyone in Moesha. Yeah. Um, and let's stop there because I could honestly keep going.
I love that for you. I love it. So, what do you hope to kind of bring to the future of comedy through your career?
Yeah, I hope to bring wow, that's a good one. To the future of comedy. I guess I hope to bring myself. I hope
Mhm.
to bring a point of view that's specific and really thought through. And I hope to create work that is recognizably mine and that people can look at that and they'd say, oh, that's one of Vinny's. And You can tell it's one of Vinny's because it's kind of tactfully grafted and it's a little strange. And yeah, and I hope that other people who watch it who are coming up see that and think to themselves, "Oh, I can make something like that." You know? Maybe because of how bad it is, they think to themselves, "I can make something like that." If he can do it, surely anyone can.
Oh my gosh, Vinny, no, your stuff is awesome. You are hilarious. Own it, own
Oh,
it. You're
oh, thank
hilarious. And so people will watch it and say they know that they can do it because you did.
That's really beautiful. I'm gagged. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, listen, you're well on your way. And thank you so much for taking time to chat with Nerdophiles. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to continue to see how your career thrives.
Thank you so much, KB.
Okay, have a great day.
See ya.